Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Aberbury reported that Kevin Stefanski likely wants out of Cleveland. The one thing that would be really frustrating for me if the coach in Cleveland, you've been trying to make decisions for football reasons and no one will accept them. I can tell you just knowing the number of people that I know work there, that the quarterback situation was handled this year over the last 6, 7 months in a way that was based solely on how guys were performing in practice. It makes Stefanski look bad now because Shedeur played well. If you're Kevin and you're making all these decisions based on football decisions, and you made a lot of other decisions over the years that were constantly second guessed, this way is constantly a circus, well, you'd be sick of it. Has this become, this hasn't worked out for either one of us in the last couple of years, so maybe it's just time.
Mm.
He's 6-24, 250 win percentage over the last 2 years. He's a two-time coach of the year, Ocho.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I mean, it's tough. I think Stefanski is in a tough spot. Obviously, with 6-24, having on your resume being coach of the year 2 times, I think that saves you and gives you a little bit more grace. But obviously, you can't operate without a quarterback. You can't operate without a quarterback. So understanding what we've seen from Shedeur so far, and the stuff and the actions that occurred before he was put in position to be the starter. Obviously, you want your best player out there playing quarterback for you that gives you your best chance to win. And most of the time, I say it all the time, Uncle, you say it all the time, players get coaches fired. Players get coaches fired. So for a coach, you would always want to be in a position to have players in there that can do right by you. That can do right by you, not just you, but your team as well, and give yourself a chance and give you some grace and longevity as a coach. So I'm not sure why they're playing, why the games have been played in general in Cleveland. It's been a damn circus, huh? It's been a goddamn circus, Joe. So and just some of the play call. I don't want to get into all that. We've all seen it. We've all heard it. Something's right, and anyone that says it's not right based on all the evidence that we've seen since the draft up until this point, I mean, you just turn the blind eye to the bullshit.
What if is a situation, Ocho, where Kevin Stefanski really wanted to play Shedeur and he was handcuffed?
But
And he,
hold on. You think that's
That's what
possible?
it sounds like to me. I mean, if we're to believe what Albert Breer is being reported, how much say do we believe? How much say do we believe that Kevin Stefanski have over the final 53? How much say does he have in the draft? How much say does he have in free agency? Does he have say Mike Tomlin, like an Andy Reid, like a Sean McVay? He has a Mike Vrabel. You think he has that kind of say, Ocho?
I would think
A
so.
Sean Payton?
Two-time coach of the year would have some say so in some of the personnel that he brings in. I would
Yeah.
think so. And hey,
No.
Joe, I told Unc the other night, right? With some of the things that were going on, I felt like basically Kevin Stefanski was basically Nico Harris.
Yeah.
I felt he
You
was he
taking
was
the fall? Yeah,
you know,
you did.
he's taking a fall for the upper management above his pay grade. That owner came out and said, "Listen, this wasn't my pick. I didn't want Shador." So I think he's taking the blunt and all the heat, and his hands are tied. So I mean, Uncle, what you said, it might be a possibility where he had no control over it, and maybe he did want him to start the whole time. But there's a pecking order, like we just talked
That's what I
about.
was gonna say. Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
pecking order. Third round pick. Oh well, he's a third round pick for a reason. So he's always going to get first dibs, no matter what.
And you're not normally taking quarterbacks a third and because you're asking for trouble. The last time we saw somebody take a quarterback, because look, go back and look at Washington. Mike didn't want to take a quarterback, didn't want to trade that pick. He
Right.
felt they could sit right there where they were and get the quarterback that they wanted. He really liked Cousins. He felt he could get Cousins where they got Cousins and could be fine.
Yeah.
you're in salary cap hell because remember that was the year that the uncapped year and everybody dumped all their money in that. Dallas and Washington had to pay all that salary cap money because they had dumped all that in a non-cap year. And the NFL said, "Nah, you couldn't do that. You're cheating." So they take a quarterback at number 2, and then they turn right around and take Cousins. How do you think this was going to work out, Ocho? You take a quarterback in the 3rd round, and then you take another quarterback in the 5th round.
Yeah.
How did you think this is going to work out?
I think maybe security. That's the only thing I can think of. Security.
You're
And
asking
making
for
sure,
trouble.
understanding that Joe Flacco was gonna only give you so much time left at his age. Okay, we got
Yes.
Dylan Gabriel, but are we sure Dylan Gabriel is the answer? You know what? We're not sure, so we're gonna take another one.
Why you take it?
Huh?
Who goes into normally that's not how you supposed. That's not how you draft, Joe. You don't draft the guy and say, "Well, he might not be it." If you think he might not be it, why you draft him?
That's a good question.
But
I mean,
Uncle
I'm
Ocho,
not going to the store. You buying a car, man? This car might put me down. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
listen, but when we think about it statistically, from training camp to preseason, Shedeur has had the best statistics from what we've seen.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it almost kind of feels like perfect timing. Like you say, Dylan Gabriel went third round, and Shedeur went 5th. It's kind of a pecking order. I'm kind of picking back what Ocho said.
Yeah.
But I think Shedeur has now took the reins, and I don't think he's gonna give it back, man. I don't.
No.
I think the young man he knows what's at stake. He knows everybody's watching, and man, he just looked like a guy with a lot of confidence and poise out there. He looked great under center.
And if you think about it, Ocho, look at the guys he was throwing to. All the guys that he was throwing to were the rookies that came in with him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not an accident. Those are most of the guys that he was getting the reps with.
Right.
It's just hard for me to see a scenario. I mean, like I said, some people say that didn't happen, but I've never been on a team where the backup didn't get at least 2 reps a period.
Right.
Yeah, always.
I mean, we had a veteran quarterback in Trent Dilfer who backed up Tony Banks, and he still got 2 reps a period.
Yeah.
We had a veteran, Randall Cunningham, who backed up Elvis Gerback, and he still got 2 reps a period, maybe 3.
You
So
play
you
with
mean
Randall?
yeah, I play with I play with
Hey, where this was at?
in 2001 in
Hey,
Baltimore.
Hey, that's dope. I didn't know Randall was in. I was there.
Yeah.
I didn't know Randall was there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's dope, man.
So this notion that you wouldn't give a rookie that has the potential to go in the game any reps when veterans that have been starters have been to Pro Bowls was getting reps is just it was just unconscionable to me that people thought that was okay.
That's what I couldn't understand. If y'all don't understand, I know I don't. I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on out here.
Look,
Yeah.
we know every coach, every general manager has their guy in the media. When they want to get certain things out, Joe.
Yeah, they know how to get it out.
I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm saying I know that to be factual. So when I want to get something out, I know who to get it to.
Right.
Sources in the NFL. No, your source with the team told you that. Ain't no NFL. Your source with the team told you that. I know how it works.
Yeah.
I just like I just like to I just talk because I don't like to get information. I don't, because I be using it. And they go, yeah. The person that I'm talking about go, no, I got that from a very, very reputable person. So I just let stuff go. I just like, hey, from my personal experience and how stuff go, but y'all best believe I be knowing.
Yeah.
I be knowing. But I mean, he's a 2-time coach of the year, Ocho. I don't know. Look, the Baker situation, how that worked out, the Shedeur, how that's playing out. Who knows? Maybe they want a high draft pick. I don't know. Mendoza, I believe Mendoza's going to win the Heisman Trophy on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's just like, and Ocho, he might turn around and he might be, who knows, great, historically great.
Right.
But as I look at him and look at Shedeur, I mean, if Shedeur had that kind of offensive line protection when he was in college, are we sure?
Yeah.
So I don't know if Stefanski want out. Maybe that's a situation where they probably want him out. I don't think he'd be unemployed long. I mean, he is a two-time coach of the year, Ocho. He is fairly young.
Mhm.
But we'll look, there are going to be some openings.
What?
Absolutely.
Well, first of all, we already know there are going to be two openings in Tennessee and the Giants. And the likelihood there might be more. Who knows? It might be one in Las Vegas.
Damn,
We
already?
don't know. Yeah.
Damn, Pete just got there, huh?
Yeah. Just be leaving too. But hey, the thing is, and NFL, if you remember Ocho a couple of years ago, they sent that memo out, man, y'all got to stop hiring and firing. Because think about it, the John Gruden thing, he got AP on the contract. He still got to pay that. Now
Right.
you got Pete. So you got three guys that ain't coaching for you that you paying.
Yeah.
And then if you bring another coach in, you got to pay him. That's four and staff.
Hey, that's impatience, impatience.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing plays out, Ocho. But at the end of the day, you know what's in that division. Joe Burrow's in that division. When he's healthy, he's unbelievable. The thing is that he's not healthy all the time. Lamar is in that division. Lamar is hurt, and he's missing throws, and he's not running like he once did, Ocho, because
Yeah.
I think he's afraid he's gonna hurt that hamstring again.
Hmm.
And so look, Lamar is missing throws that Lamar hadn't missed since his rookie year.
Yeah.
So in order for you to be in that division, your quarterback's got to play well. You got
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Now we don't know if he's going to come back. Be at 42 and coming back. I don't know. But you got to have a quarterback in that division, just like the AFC West. You got to have a quarterback. AFC South quarterback. You got Stroud. You got Lawrence, and they had competent quarterback play in Indy for a while until he got hurt. And now it seems like it's going to hell in a handbasket. They brought a granddad out of retirement. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how this thing plays out in Cleveland.
Hey, y'all think they gonna sign Phillip Rivers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
already signed it.
Oh, did
He's a
they?
wrap.
Yeah.
He
The
playing.
question is he gonna start? That's the question.
Yeah,
Ain't the question if they gonna sign him, is he gonna start?
I'm saying who else they got that can play in front of him?
They got
then?
Riley Leonard, but
Riley Leonard.
he got a banged up knee.
Yeah. I mean, he's starting. He's starting. He's starting. Listen, hey Joe. I mean, there's a relationship and understanding of scheme and tactics between Shane Steichen and Philip Rivers. So the system, he's very familiar with it, and because he's so familiar with the system, all it is now and is getting as much timing and chemistry as you can, with the offense and with the players right now. But he's gonna start Sunday. I'm not sure out for what he does is he's giving and hoping and giving that team a chance to keep their head above water because they
Yeah,
still have a chance to make the playoffs, and they're just trying to see this. We're gonna kick these tires and see what Phillip Rivers can do for us, for the rest of the season to see if we can make a run at the playoffs and
they
still
got to.
squeeze in there.
They got to stay high because they gave up those two first round picks.
Hey,
They gave up the two first round picks, and the further you fall down the standing, the higher those picks are.
yeah,
So
Wow.
guess what? Next year, if Daniel Jones doesn't come back healthy because he was dealing with a broken leg and now he's got a torn Achilles, Ocho. So he's got to heal two injuries.
yeah,
Now you mess around and be like the Indy of old,
Yeah.
where the Jets gonna get a top 5 pick.
yeah. Back,
Well, they
back.
might have two top 5 picks because they're gonna look like they might be some slaw because they're looking for a quarterback too.
You're right back at square one.
Hey, them injuries gonna take a while to heal, man. You ain't gonna be able to rush Daniel Jones back with them two injuries right there.
Mm-mm.
The Achilles,
And that was the only reason. That was the only reason they was playing. It was with that broken. I think it was a tibia or the
Fibula.
lower leg. Tibia.
Damn.
That's fibula.
Fibula. Yeah.
So I that's the only reason playing Ocho and Joe is because they were in prime position to make the playoffs. Make the playoffs. That means the picks gonna probably be way on down there, 24, somewhere between 24 and 32. You can
Yeah.
live with that. I ain't really trying to get no top 10, no, team pick, no early team, no top 10 pick. I ain't really trying to do that for you, bro.
Right.
Right.
Because they went all in. When you make that trade for Sauce Gardner, you're basically saying, I'm all in. I'm jumping on this thing with both feet.
Yeah. How long Sauce gonna be out?
He nicked. I mean, he got a calf injury. Ain't no telling. And then plus Daniel Jones, it don't matter what Sauce doing. You got to have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Hell, he can't throw the ball.
Yeah, he might be 44, but that's all you got. That's all.
Hey,
And even at 44,
man, it's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that you couldn't scour 31 other teams' practice squad and say, "Hey, bro, this is an opportunity for you to start."
absolutely not.
I mean, they reached out to Sam Ellinger, who's on the Broncos practice squad. He said, "No, I'm good." He said, "All y'all gonna do is get me over there, and then at the end of the season, y'all gonna cut me. Let me stay right there where I am. I know the system. I'm
Right.
cool."
Yeah, and hold on, I got one for you better.
Who
Even
that?
if there are 31 other teams with 31 other backups, how many of those 31 other backups are better than Phillip Rivers even right now at 44?
Well, we're gonna find out on Sunday.
Right.
And so I want you to bring your ass over here on Sunday and say,
All right.
because you listen, you know this. Your spidey senses, even in the offseason, from the time your last game
Yeah.
until the time you come back, your spidey senses have to heighten. They have to get back in alignment. They don't tingle like they once did. Can you imagine, Ocho? Can you imagine? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Ocho, you 30. You don't play the game for 5 years, and they say, "You know what, Ocho? Come on back out," and you come back out there at 35. Boy, you gonna be running through man zone read. They're gonna be tearing your ass up. You're gonna be.
Yeah. I think if anything, he might be just a beat off. That's it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Because it ain't nothing changed, Ocho. It's not like he was running. It's not like he was Michael Vick before he left.
no, absolutely
He was
not.
stationary. He had cement shoes on when he was 25.
Uh-huh.
Shit, man, he gonna be
Now
handing
they
that
just
thing.
led.
He finna be handing that thing off. If y'all think
When you see what they did is that because they know Daniel Jones can't run like he once did, they stacked the line. They say, "Nah, we're not gonna let John JT beat us. Beat us throwing the ball."
They're gonna test him.
They took that away from him.